So I prepared a Spotify playlist. I do not know if you got the email or you have seen it, but it will be nice to have some kind of music today to help you get deeper, to help you connect better. It's nice to have some soothing music. So if you have some speakers or another phone where you can play some nice music of your choice, or the playlist I created, it will be nice. I will not play music because then the audio quality is not very good. So I will not be playing music for myself. And second, so I sent the email and I said to have blocks and some kind of props will be nice to have today. So if you have pillows, cushions, whatever, just grab them, 3, 4 of them, whatever, just to create more comfortable environment for yourself, to make it nicer for yourself, more comfortable for yourself. It will be nice to have some kind of cushions to put under your knees, to put on your below your forehead, and things like that. And today's practice is restorative and more yin oriented. So we will be holding positions to get a deeper stretch. So not just deeper in the muscles, but also in the tissues. So we can take the most benefit out of those positions. So that's the main theme of the class. And we will not be sweating or anything. And it is also nice to have a belt or a pillow because we will be doing some leg raise and holding the leg. So it would be nice to have something. Otherwise, you can also grab your thighs. All right, we can get started now. All right, so we start today in Sukhasana. So just cross your legs. You can choose or decide however you like to sit cross-legged. So you can keep both legs on the floor, or you can keep one on top of each other. Just feel comfortable in whatever position. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes. And as you breathe in, try to extend your spine, make it straight. Slowly release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly start to bend forward. So I will maybe turn to the side. So start to bend forward. So this movement of your pelvis here. So start to move forward, keeping your hands in front. And as you reach and to extend your spine, don't make an arch here. Just try to keep your spine as straight as possible. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, walk to the right. And when you have reached the end where you can reach without lifting your hips, just slowly release your head as you breathe out and just let go. You can also keep your left hand on top of your right. Just stay here and breathe. We'll be in every position for around 3 minutes. Now slowly start to observe your body. Start to observe where you feel a stretch. In today's practice, you should not feel any strain. You should not let your body in any kind of strain. If you feel strain, just back off. And it should also not be not feeling anything. So if you feel you're not feeling anything, try to go deeper, try to go slightly more down. Slightly move your hands forward.
So you have to be very, very conscious and aware of your body today and listen to it, take care of it, keep breathing, try to slower the pace of your breathing. Try to observe your shoulders and let go. Just release them. The more you let go today, more you will be able to go deeper, more you will be able to connect. Observe your hips. Don't lift them too much. Observe your lower back. If you are tilting too much on one side, try to neutralize and try to push your chest against your knees, your thighs. Now, slowly lift up, walk to the center, and then walk to the other side. Again, reach a point which you feel comfortable at, where you can easily reach. Slowly bring your chin towards your knees, your chest towards your thighs. Walk your hands a little forward. Breathe slowly. Just let go of your shoulders. Try to breathe deeper. Have a feeling as if you are breathing from the center of the stretch, center point where you feel the stretch in your groins, in your hips, in your glutes, in your sides. Try to breathe in to that part of your body. Today's practice is a personal practice. You have to do a lot of judgments, decide what is good for you, what do you feel right, what feels good for you. Anytime there is pain, there is strain, you take care and release your pain or stress and come slightly out of the position into a more comfortable position for your body and surrender, let go. Keep observing your body, your knees, your joints, your spine. Keep breathing. Now slowly walk to the center, and then walk your hands backwards. Now open your legs straight in front. Just give them slight movements, and then bring your both feet together. So like they are, the base of your feet is coming together. So it's your choice. You can bring your feet closer or you can bring your feet far. So it depends on how you're feeling today and which stretch you feel nice. So you can do some trying yourself. And what you can do is you can put some blocks or some cushions. So you can get some cushions and put them underneath your knees, okay? Or blocks, whatever is working for you. Breathe in and make your spine straight. And as you breathe out, slowly start to fall down. Keeping your back straight, again, move using this movement of the pelvis. Slowly start to go down. And then again, you can use pillows or cushions. You can use multiple pillows or cushions and just find a place where you can just relax and let go. So find what works well for you. You don't need any props. You can only want them. You can also just do it without any props. Try to get the movement, most of the movement from your pelvis. And at the point you feel the movement ends, just drop yourself. Keep breathing. Keep observing your breathing. Observe your knees. Are they stable? Are they supported? If not, adjust your props, adjust your legs. Keep observing your breath. If anytime you feel strain, back off. Find that perfect point between discomfort and too comfortable. Just stay there. Now slowly come up. Remove all the props from around you. Take your right leg and take it to the back. And we will come to the pigeon pose. So you can either keep your calves parallel to the front of your mat, or you can also bring them closer to your thighs. So it's your choice. However your body is today or how open it is, it depends on that. And you slowly take your back leg a little more back. Your hips should be squared. And again, you can use a cushion to put under your left hip to support you if you like, if you need it. And then slowly start to walk down. You can just stay here, or if your body allows, you can completely go down. So find a point to which your body allows without strain. Listen to your body and just stay there and breathe. Again, keep observing the quality of your breath. Bring yourself to the awareness of the deep stretch. Where do you feel the stretch? Is it your glutes? Is it your inner thighs? Do you feel your knees are strained? Then back off. Don't strain your knees. Knees should always be stable. Try to adjust yourself to come into the position which is more comfortable for your knees. If it starts to get more comfortable, try to go deeper. And as you let go, your body creates more space for you, for your muscles. All right, slowly and gently start to come up and reverse the position. So bring your right leg to the front, left leg to the back. Again, support yourself, support your hips. So this time your right hip. You can also keep it like this. It's not something that you need, of course, but if it helps you, if it supports you, do it. Observe how this side feels different from the other side, or do you feel the same intensity on this side? How is your lower back? How do you feel in your stomach? Is it soft? How about your elbows, your forearms? How's the intensity of the stretch in your groin? Slower the pace of your breathing. What are your shoulders doing? Are they relaxed? Let go. Now slowly come up, remove any props, cushions or blocks. Take both legs back and come to Balasana or child's pose. So you place your hips on top of your heel. You choose if you want to open your knees wide or you want to keep them closed. It's your preference, whatever your body wants today. You can keep your toes together. Again, breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly walk your way to the front. Put your forehead, if it reaches to the mat, on the mat. Use your right hand to reach something in front, and then the left hand, and then just let go. You can also choose to put your chin on the mat, whatever feels good today for you. Again, observe your shoulders. Are they rotating inside? Are they coming too close to your ears? How does it feel if you rotate them outside? How close are your hips to your heels? Are they nicely rested? Where in your body do you feel the intensity? Breathe into that part. Try to make it light. How do you feel in your lower back? What about the middle back and the upper back? What happens if you try to drop your chest? All right. Now slowly raise your body up with the help of your hands. And come into a seated position. So extend your legs to the front. Try to make your back straight. Toes pointing towards you. Slowly bring your right leg close to your chest. And then slowly drop it to one side, to the right side. Now again here, you can use a cushion to support your knee here. If you feel it's hanging, or if you just feel good about it, just use a cushion. As you breathe in, raise both your hands up. And as you breathe out, using your pelvis movement, go to the point to where your pelvis can take you, keeping your front leg engaged. And once you feel you're at that point where your movement is, it could be further down or it could be further up, doesn't matter. And then once you're in that position, just drop your hands and just stay there and breathe. Slowly, as you will breathe, you might find opportunities, or you might find that your body is allowing you to go slightly deeper. Take that opportunity. Of course, no strain. You can keep your leg engaged, or you can also now release it. It's your choice. If you feel good releasing your leg, then release it. You can also completely let go and hang here. But if you engage your legs, it is safer for your knees and it protects your knees if you engage it. So it's preferred to engage it if you're going deeper and stretching your hamstring more to keep engaging your leg to protect the knee. How's your middle back, your lower back? I hope you try not to lean too much. If you are, just back off. Try to focus on your hamstring and the movement from your pelvis. Slowly Lift your body up. Change the side. Bring your left leg close to you, left knee close to your chest. Slowly drop it down. Use a cushion under your knee if you like. Breathe in, raise both your hands. Breathe out, lean forward, keeping your back straight. When you reach the point, just drop and hold here. You don't have to be too far or just find the right spot for you. It could be here or down or completely down. How's your left knee? How's your lower back? How's the quality of your breathing? Are you able to maintain a slow, deep breath? If it starts to strain your back, back off. Now slowly walk your hands, make your back straight. Release both your legs and just move them from left to right slightly, very gently. Now slowly come onto your stomach. In your chest. And slowly come to Sphinx pose. So your forearms are in front. Your elbows and your shoulder are in one line. Usually you activate your legs, but you don't have to do it today because it's a restorative practice. Breathe in. Look slightly up. Relax your shoulders. Try to bring your chest slightly out. Just stay there. Observe the intensity of the stretch in your lower back. What happens if you try to push your pelvis towards the mat? Does it feel good? Is it too intense? How do you feel in your stomach when you breathe in? Or your lungs? Is it different when you breathe in this position compared to before? Try to look slightly more up. Now engage your legs slightly. Then release them. Slowly go down. Make a pillow. And slightly shake your hips from side to side. Now bring your right hand to the side, it's like a T shape, only the right hand, and the left hand next to your left chest. Now fold your left leg at the knee and then turn towards the right side and put your foot on the floor, putting your right ear close to the mat. Now breathe here. Are you engaging your hips? What happens if you engage your hips? What happens if you try to let your left knee down? How much pressure can you take in your shoulders? Till what point does it feel good? Can I open my hips more and let my leg fall? Is it straining my neck? What happens if you push your hand, which is on the mat? Find a good position for yourself. Try to stay there. Let your hips be heavy. Release all the tension in your hips, in your foot, in your palms. Focus on the intensity of the shoulder stretch. Back off if it's too much. When you breathe in, focus on the shoulder. Slowly turn back, release the position, and assume the position on the other side. So your left hand extends out in the T shape, your right hand close to your chest. Fold your right leg. Breathe in. As you breathe out, put your right foot onto the floor, onto the mat. Now again, play around a little. Put pressure on your hand. Try to release pressure, release tension from your hips. Try to open your hips more and find a nice position for yourself, for your shoulders. Breathe. Breathe into your shoulder. Let go your legs. Anytime you feel that it's getting too comfortable or you don't feel anything, try to get deeper. Again, slower your breathing. Slowly release your leg back to the mat. Again, make a pillow. And if you were using one side or looking to one side earlier, look to the other side. Bring your toes together. Move your hips from side to side. Now extend your right hand to the front. Push with your left hand. Then turn to the side. And then slowly come onto your back. Now get a towel or a strap, whatever you have handy. If you don't have it, I will also give you an option for that. And put your strap or towel around your foot, one foot, and then just slowly. If this is too intense, you have the option to bend your knee, bend your other knee, and just stay here. So find a good position for yourself. Bring your chin slightly closer to your chest, so either here or here with a towel or a strap. Or if you don't have a towel or a strap, you can interlock your hands behind your thigh. So you have the option to keep your leg down or folded. Now, just stay here, keep breathing. You can choose to hold it the way you like. So you can bring the strap together and hold it with your both hands like this or separately. You can hold closer or far, you choose. You don't have to make a 90-degree. You can also slightly bend your knee if it is more comfortable for you, but try to find a nice stretch in your hamstrings and just stay where it feels good. If it gets too easy, try to get deeper. If it gets too intense, back off. Observe your shoulders. Observe your breath. Slowly release gently, and then put the strap in your other foot. Again, you can choose to slightly bend your knee. You can lay the right leg completely flat or fold it. You can make it non-90 degree as well. You decide for your own body. Again, observe your shoulders. Observe your lower back. How do you feel in your knees? Does your left knee feel stable? What happens if you slightly release your strap or your towel? How much force are you using from your leg? How much from your hands? Slowly release. Just keep the strap on the side. All right, now take both your arms. You can catch hold of your elbows and just have them behind. You can also catch hold of your hands. So whatever works for you, hands or elbows. And now lift your hips, and take them to the right hand side of the mat. And take your shoulders to the left hand side. So hips go more right, and you take an arch and try to come, I hope you can see, and you come towards the left hand side with your upper body. So your head is on the edge on the left side of the mat and your hips on the right side. Now slowly extend your legs and try to walk with your heels towards the left, towards where your head is. So basically towards the left side. And this is called the banana stretch. Now to get more deeper, if you feel you want to get deeper, you raise your right leg and put it on top of your left. So you should feel a stretch starting from your shoulders on the right hand side or below the shoulders. Complete side stretch from your upper body to your hips to your legs. Just stay here. Again, adjust your hips, adjust your legs, Find the optimal position for you. How are your knees? Are you putting strain on your shoulders? It's a very nice lateral stretch for your spine. I was just reading yesterday that our spine needs or has 4 movements, and this lateral movement of the spine is one of them. Which we many times don't do that often. All right, slowly release your legs. Bring your hips back to the center, head as well. Now take your hips to the left side, your head to the right side. Extend your feet, walk your heels, and put the left leg on top of the right. If your body allows, you can keep one hand on top of other or catch hold of the elbows. You can adjust your head, take it more down to get the stretch more, or your legs. Try to find a nice stretch in this cross section side area of your body. Breathe slowly and deeply. Try to breathe in your stomach. Expand your stomach when you breathe in. Slowly release your legs. Bring your head, bring your hips to the middle of the mat. Now bring your right knee close to your chest, close to your stomach. Release your left leg so it's not engaged. And push your knee closer. So your thighs are trying to come closer to your stomach. Your thigh, sorry. Your knees trying to come to your chest. Your shoulders or your shoulder blades, your head stay on the mat. Try to bring your leg as close to your body as possible to feel that intense stretch and stay there. Once you're there, you can try to let go of it. You're straining your shoulders or your other leg, let it go. Now just let completely go, don't press, but just hold it there. Observe the intensity after you let it go. Now slowly, keeping your leg where it is, release your hands to the side and slowly making a T with your hands. You can choose if you want to keep the palms facing down or up, your choice. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring the folded leg towards the right leg towards the left hand side. And now here, see, I'm not able to bring it completely down. And that's my opportunity to use these cushions, the props that I have to support me. You can use as many as you like. And just let go after you have supported. If you want to go deeper, you can also extend your leg straight and find. But if your shoulder picks up too much from the floor, I would not recommend doing it. Keeping both the shoulders. I'm not able to extend my leg and keep my shoulders, so I will just support my knee and keep my shoulder and keep my knee folded. But if you have more flexible hamstrings, you're welcome to extend your leg and make it straight. Now slowly try to look on the right side. And now just let go. Let go of any strain, any tension that you're putting, and just let your body be in this position and adjust itself. Anytime you feel need for an adjustment, do it. Slowly release, make both your legs straight, hips on the mat. Fold the other leg. Bring your knee closer to your chest. Press it as much as you can, as much as your body allows. And now just let go, keeping it very slightly pressed, not putting too much pressure on your knee. And breathe. Now slowly extend your hands in a T position and let your left knee fall down, support it with props, with cushions. Now look towards the left hand side. Just let go now in this position. And this position, we are giving our spine a twist. And this is one of the other movements of our spine. So moving laterally, twisting, bending forward, and bending backward. These are the 4 movements of our spine, and we should try to keep it moving in all these movements, keep it healthy, to take care of it. So we are running slightly over time. If somebody has another appointment or somebody has to go somewhere, they can go to Shavasana after this pose. But if you have time, we have 2 or 3 more positions. You can stay and do those positions with me. Make sure you take at least 5 minutes of Shavasana before you get into your life, and be gentle to yourself after the session. All right, now slowly come out of the position. Now bring both your knees closer to your body, you can keep your knees apart. You don't have to bring them close. Either you can just stay here and grab your knees and get the nice stretch, keeping your lower back. Or if you like, you can also grab your feet, slightly bring your chin closer to your chest, and come into happy baby. So this is perfectly fine, holding your knees while this is a more passive position, and this is a more active position. So I am more in the mood of a passive position right now. So I'm just gonna grab my knees, let go of your shoulders, bring your chin slightly closer to your chest, press your knees towards you. Now stay and breathe. Observe the intensity of the stretch. Do you enjoy it? Is it too much? What happens if I release a little? Is it more enjoyable? What happens if I push more? Does it pain? Find the sweet spot. Now this time, as you breathe in, expand your chest. Release. This time when you breathe in, expand your chest and hold it on top. And after that, try to take slightly more air in. So after you feel like you have filled your lungs and expanded your chest, take a pause there and then try to fill it a slightly little more. And release and breathe out. If you want, you can do it one more time. Slowly and gently bring your foot back to the mat. Now find, so if you have a blanket or anything which is slightly more hard, like say this block, like these cushions are very soft, so they are not very optimal, but you can also fold it a little bit and make it more solid if you like. But the point is to put something under your lower back. So your hips, so there is a point just at the end of your lower back where it is very comfortable to put like a hard surface, like a block in. You have to find that particular point. So if you put it too close to your lower back or your upper back, you will feel it is straining, but there is a sweet spot under your tailbone where you can put something hard. You can also grab, if you have some thick books, and put them underneath, and then just spread your legs and spread your hands back. If you can see, so just spread your hands to the back. If you have a block, you can also use the taller side of the block to get more stretch. Just lie here. Make sure you're not straining your lower back and using that sweet spot where it feels good. It should feel good. If it is not feeling good, you are putting it at the wrong spot. If your knees are feeling strained, you can also lift your legs, okay? So don't strain your knees. If you feel strain in your knees, if you keep them down like this, you can just come onto your feet, okay? Protect your knees. Very, very important part of our body. As you may know, our knee is not a muscle, right? And at any point, we should never stretch our knee. Our knee is not like muscles or tendons, which can coil back. So you have to be very, very cautious while doing any kind of asanas, that you're not straining, not putting too much pressure on the knee, and engaging the leg to make it more stable. Take a deep breath in and out. And I hope you were able to find something which was comfortable for you. A set of 2-3 pillows is also good here. Just improvise and try to come into this position. All right, I think that's good here. You can slowly remove the cushions or block, whatever you had kept. Lastly, I would like us all to go into Supta Baddha Konasana. It's a very relaxing position. So if you have a yoga bolster, it is very easy for you. You can just lie on top of a bolster and bring your foot together and put something underneath your knees to support it. If you don't have a bolster, if you have blocks, you can also use blocks. Keep one block just under your shoulder blades and the other block just under your head. And you can also make this happen. If not, you can use pillows or cushions. So I'm gonna put these two cushions here, for example, and two cushions here, and try to make it happen for me. And put something under so put something under your shoulder blades, put something under your head, put something under your knees. Let your hands be on the side. We'll stay here for 2 minutes. Breathe in, open your chest. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, fill your lungs, open your chest. Breathe out. Now just stay, relax, enjoy this position. You can also adjust the cushions or the blocks under your knees if you have them, because after a little bit, you can go slightly deeper. So if you feel like it's getting too, you're not feeling anything in your legs, there's no opening, then you can adjust your blocks to get a nice opening of your hips, of your groins, of your inner thighs. Slower the pace of your breathing. You can also keep one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach if that feels good to you. Observe how your stomach expands or how your chest expands. What kind of movement do you see when you breathe in or out? Are your shoulders relaxed? Are your eyes relaxed? Last few seconds in this position before we go to our final resting position. Slowly use your hands to support your legs and bring them up very gently. Remove any cushions, blocks, bolsters you have. Now we all go to Shavasana. And here you have the option. So you can just go in the regular Shavasana, just lying down. Or you have the option to keep something under your knees. If that feels nice to you, you can put a bolster, you can put blocks, but make sure it's comfortable for you. It's up to you what you feel like. Just make yourself comfortable and come into your final resting position, Shavasana. If you have a bolster, you can also put a bolster under you. All right. Drop your feet, your legs more than shoulder width apart, ideally mat distance apart. Your hands are also slightly away from your body, but not too far. Make your legs heavy. Make your hips heavy. Your lower back is heavy, dropping down towards the gravity. Your shoulders relaxed, dropped slightly. Adjust your chin to get a comfortable position for your head. You can also catch hold of one wrist and try to pull your shoulder blades out if they are too stuck together with each other, or just feels good to take them out a little. Your lips slightly separated. Your tongue is not touching the top of your mouth, inside your mouth. There is no crease in your eyebrows. Now take a deep, deep breath in and hold it on the top. And then release with a sigh by opening your mouth. Do it 3 more times. Take a deep breath in, hold it on the top, release it with a sigh. 2 more times. Now just let go. Fully and deeply relax your body. We are cultivating a habit of complete surrender, of complete effortlessness. There's no effort. You're just completely relaxed. I will count from 10 to 1. And with every count, Drop slightly more. Drop your body slightly more down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, slowly bring the awareness back to your body. You also have a choice to stay longer if you like. If you don't feel like getting up, just stay there. But if you're ready, bring awareness to your body. Slightly move your toes and fingers. Rotate your wrists and ankles very gently, very slightly. Move your neck very gently from side to side. Take your both hands behind your head, interlock them And give yourself a nice long stretch. Completely breathe out. Turn towards the right hand side. Make a pillow with your right hand. Fold your legs. Become as small as you can, like a baby in the womb of her mother. Slowly, using the help of your hands, come up, keeping your eyes closed. Come sit on a block, on a cushion, on a pillow. If you like, you can sing Om with me 3 times. Everybody breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Om. 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 Bow down slightly or completely, keeping your thumbs on your forehead, your hands together. Thank yourself for this deep practice. This practice goes much deeper than your physical muscles and tissues, actually much into the tissues as well. Thank yourself for giving yourself this chance today to connect with yourself. Be gentle with yourself today. Don't get into the active life. Immediately, slowly, and gently protect yourself from activity for a while. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and I hope you feel relaxed, connected with yourself. I wish you happiness and peace in your mind and in your thoughts. Namaste.